smack dab right in the action. That is a way to get an audience's attention, and they kept mine throughout. It kept at a breakneck pace, and the action scenes, they were masterfully done. These are obviously brilliantly trained professionals. The choreography, the selling of it, spot on. I had my jaw dropped. But they earned these scenes because there was a great dedication to the story, dedication to the building of that mystery and the tension, so that we were so maxed out on that tension that it was a sweet release into a killer fight. Also, props to the Foley work and the because the sound of a fight makes or breaks it, and it was excellent. Sold every single punch and hit and duck.
This features exciting combat scenes. I mean, great use of stage combat throughout this whole entire piece. Very believable. Great prop use with that axe, the rope, the vase, and amazing sound design is what really brought this thrilling piece together. It's clearly made to make you feel like you're on the edge of your seat, and it does exactly that. This agent had a clear mission, and she achieved that mission. And the ending gives us a sense that there's going to be more to the story, which makes you want to watch even more.
It's very action filled. If you like fight films, you'll probably like this film, because that's mainly what it is. It's just fighting, but with no context. It's something that feels like it could get aggression out, but you are left with wanting more. So maybe there'll be a third part. Maybe it'll be turned into a feature, something that will give added context to stuff to fill in all the little holes.
I absolutely loved the short film. It was a great way of tackling the idea of never judging a book by its cover. As we see this woman in a beautiful red dress take down bad people, but from the outside, anyone would think that she is incapable. I would have loved to watch the first film to get a better understanding as to who she is as a character. But nonetheless, I thought this piece was engaging, was thought-provoking, and held strong themes about women empowerment. The action sequences were spot on, stage combat was very believable and enjoyable, and each battle felt like a Marvel movie fight scene. The sound effects, the blood, all works well by creating this sus- this suspenseful piece. One of my favorite aspects of the short action piece was the lack of dialogue, and not a lot of short films need to have dialogue to push the narrative forward. And I think Agent Red 2 was a perfect example of just that.
In the fighting scenes, it has a very good choreographed movements and sequences that make just like a 30-minute short looks very interesting and entertaining a lot from just that part. Despite the less focus on the narrative, but the short still give us a sense of how the characters needs to go through this situation, what they need in it, and why do they need to fight against each other. And without the dialogues, it gave us to the time to focus on the sequences, on the fighting scenes, on the movements, and it's really entertaining to see that throughout the short.
They have this amazing opening scene, setting the vibe for everything's coming, and it's just very intense, totally direct. And the fighting sequences and special effects are so well executed. I wish this was longer. This is incredibly entertaining. I love this killing technique with the wooden column that looked so original in general for action movies and adventures. It was amazing. I had a great time. This is quite intriguing as well. The music score is perfect.
From the outset, I was totally impressed by the incredible fight choreography at many levels, on the floor and even up the walls. The cast members were just amazing, so much energy, so feisty, and lots of clever camera work in this one, very near the action. Great use of silhouettes and mood lighting, and so many props were used, notably clothing items, vases, ropes, and knives. The bloody film makeup and gushing sound effects were so visceral and believable. The soundtrack was exciting with lots of strong, rhythmic beats. Clever idea to have the chill fashion video droning on in the background as a contrast.